What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's your host, Befi, and today it's been a very long hiatus, and I decided I wanted to come back swinging for the fences. I'm gonna start a To the Top series. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep it up. Just very busy. It's hard to find time to record the videos, but I hope that I'll be able to keep the series up. I made a new account, Yusha King to the top. Yusha King is my normal account, and then, which is I think top 20 right now, something like that. I played one game on this account just because I wanted to make sure everything was all good. But today we're going to start off with a Zarude team that I built. By the way, this guy, it's a Life Orb Adamant Zarude. This guy destroys stall, like almost single-handedly. It's pretty crazy. Well, like a couple of Samurai getting some spikes up. But it's a very straightforward, very simple team. You'll see it put work in here. It's late right now. I got class tomorrow. It's like 1 a.m. But I was like, yo, I kind of want to record a video. I'm a little tired, but let's get this done. Calm mind, that's no biggie. We don't mind that. Encore that. So we'll probably face a Roaring Moon. It depends how long this video is. Maybe not. I don't want to say probably. But we will, I'll talk about the Roaring Moon ban. 8%, what are you? Your leftovers? Okay. We'll honestly spam this until it gets frozen. Okay, encore. No, we won't. We'll go to Dragonite. Yeah, and we'll see if this is, we will Dragon Dance once. We'll see if it's unaware. If it is unaware, let's encore this. Okay, so if it's Magikarp, we should do about 30%. Let's check it out. Okay, he goes Kyurem, so I'm not exactly sure what he was, but we can Scale Shot here and get the KO. I'm assuming that he was not, what's it called, though? That he was not unaware, considering that he switched out. And he just forfeits. Yeah, so you can see I was at 1043. But we're starting from the bottom of the ladder, working our way to the top. Sorry, that's me cracking my knuckles. So Roaring Moon ban, I've got my Rex. I went like 36-2. I don't remember what team I used. Yeah, 36-2. I don't remember what team I used, but we got up there. It's not 1750 anymore because it decayed. But I voted ban. I think that it was an unhealthy. I've spoken a lot about it, and I don't really. I mean, it's over, and I don't really want to go over it all again, just because it's a lot to say. But there were a lot of problems with Roaring Moon. I think it was an overbearing presence on the tier. Primarily because Sunny Day. Primarily because it beat things that it shouldn't beat. With Taunt, and HO normally has a bad matchup into stall, and here this thing is having an amazing matchup into stall. And like, it was just the bulky terror sets were crazy strong. Yeah, of course. The I mean, you obviously have the typical, or this, it's not even standard at this point, but the classic, I guess we can call it. Well, let's hopefully encore this dog, of course. Um, please don't get paralyzed. Okay, so we can go to Petrarant, and we can Malignant Chain into Samurott, and we are offensive. But you have the DD3 attacks, which were terrifying. You have booster. There were so many sets. They were all so dangerous. It was so strong with booster, with Terra, Taunt, Roost. It has great bulk. I mean, there were just so many things wrong with it, and dangerous, that, in my opinion, it had to go. And I think that one of the things that was a big deciding factor for me too, because there are so many threats this gen, and that's kind of part of it, is that nasty plot. Ooh, that's cool. Is that, oh my god, dog. Okay. Let me go here, because surely I'm faster. Well, I can DD. Now I can encore. Sorry. I don't remember what I was saying about Wrong Moon, but it was not a healthy presence. It was, oh yeah, what I was saying is that I thought that it would make the tier healthier without it. I think it helps fatter teams. I don't know why this guy's saying what the fuck. It's like everything that I did was, I don't know about normal, but normal. And so it helps fatter teams a little bit. I don't think HO is like particularly hurt. It hurts. It lost one of its best mons. It's absolutely hurt. I still think it's viable. And then you just have like one less broken mon, one fewer broken mon to worry about, and I do think it helps the tier, with it being gone. That's just my opinion. Obviously I voted ban. It got banned, and that's that. Like, there's not much else to talk about. There were just tier changes. I'm not sure exactly when this video will go up, but there were tier changes in at the beginning of April. I'm recording this on April 3rd. We saw Rillaboom, and Masquerada and Blissey dropped to OU, and then Ticketon and Weavile rose. And Weavile, I'm not surprised at. Ticketon, I actually am a little surprised at. Only because I've seen it less, and I know that, so tier changes at this point are based off 3 months of usage, not just 1 month. But I was a little surprised. I've definitely seen it used less in the past month than previously, or before that. Like 2 months ago, it was used a ton, and I wouldn't have been surprised. Weavile, I'm a little surprised too. I have not seen much Weavile at all. But I mean, obviously, you can't argue with the number. Samurott just going absolutely ham right now. And then Blissey, I'm surprised. I face stall pretty regularly on the ladder. Rillaboom and Masquerade, I'm not surprised about. There's an outbreak of birds. They don't do anything. For Rillaboom, it's the dragons too. Rillaboom, I'm not surprised. And to be honest. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine just given how strong it is, but Rillaboom is excuse me. Rillaboom is, I don't think, going to have the easiest of time in UU. You have a lot of things running around in in UU, that really give it trouble. Scizor and what's it called mainly. Let's take a look at the UU tier real quick. You have Cobalion. They're often defensive. Rocky Helmet. I mean, it's not gonna like taking a Wood Hammer, but it's 129 defense, 91 HP. I don't know. Hydrapple, Heatran, Low Kicks is the big one. And then Scizor is also the big one. Skarmory, Skeledirge, Sinistra. I mean, these guys are... no one likes taking other than like Skarmory and Scizor. But even Scizor, if it's like just fully offensive, no one really, other than those guys that I just mentioned, really like taking a what's it called? Banded Wood Hammer. But it's, you know, it's easy to revenge. Honestly, I mean, Hydrapple doesn't mind taking it at all, and neither does Heatran. So there are some mons. You're definitely going to see an uptick in those mons, and they probably are, like Heatran, for example, probably already helps a bit. Heatran and Cobalion definitely help a bit against low kicks already. Wow, okay, so cool. Razor Shell. If you... okay, it's Mirror Armor. It's not even pressure. Let's see what you do. Roost. Okay. Let me encore that. This is actually a terrible matchup for us. Your Mirror Armor, Rocky Helmet. I don't even like know where to begin. Garchomp. Let's Dragon Dance once. Unless you're Scale Shot. Okay, you're Dragon Tail. Let's just Spinner. I feel like this guy kind of actually knows what he's doing for low ladder. So, because this is gonna be defensive. Wow, we did nothing. Let's Spinner again. So he goes Pult. It's not Boots. Are we gonna see leftovers? No. So it's gonna be Specs. We'll sack the tails here, which is actually really not good for us. We get to Scout Shadow Ball. Okay, beautiful. Let's go Zarude. And let's Swords Dance. And this Turret Poison actually can win. If we can... I don't want the Val. Okay, let's see. Yeah. He goes into you. Does this kill? I think it does. It has a chance to kill for completely max defense. Okay, so we knocked that out. Let's see what he goes out into. We do need this to eat a Shadow Ball. But I don't know. Dracos are free. I don't know why he would ever not. Yeah, he goes to you. Let's go Petch. Spirit Break. Okay, we just Malignant Chain. That is all we do. If we get knocked off, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we do force a Terra. We get the poison. And obviously the confusion. We recover here. Okay, so he breaks through. We go to Great Tusk. And I say we spin here. On the Spirit Break. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. This is doable for sure. Dragonite's multi-scale is broken. And we don't have Roost. Okay. Zoomeroo. Sorry about that. We don't really need this. Let's headlong. Did a lot. We do see the citrus. Belly drum. Okay. We'll spin here. Die to the jet. We'll go Dragonite and we will Fire Punch. Okay. But we do lose this actually. That's not the right play. We Scale Shot for sure. See Shadow Balls. Okay, we Jungle Heal. I mean, unless you're not Specs, but you're definitely Specs. We Jungle Heal, we knock off. And I don't think this Dragapult can come back in. Yeah, that was a terrible play on his part. We will Terra Poison just in case this is like Culver. But it's not, and we win. Wow. Terrible play on his part, but we won. I'm not going to complain. As we keep it going, that's scary to be doing that this low on the ladder. We'll just lead off with Ninetales. If it's booster speed, the Iron Moth can't kill us. If it's not, if it's booster special attack, well, GG. Let's see, Iron Moth. Let's see what we're looking at. It is booster special attack. Let's see, Dragonite honestly just wins. No Terror needed. I'm gonna Ghost Veil. Okay, beautiful. We can go Samurott on the Fiery. Yep. And then do we? Yeah, we can Ceaseless into Sucker for the kill. I know they say never exhaust, but I don't think being Ghost is so bad in this game. The big problem is that Weavile is very scary for this team. Please hit, thank God. Okay, wow, that just went down. Oh, because this is no defense. Yeah, that did have a chance to kill. Weavile is super scary for this team now that I'm Ghost, because what's his name is the answer for that, typically. So we just kind of have to like not let Weavile in. Although behind the screen, Great Tusk lives, can rapid spin and then bulk up. Here Weavile comes out. It looks to be some sort of banded. Okay, Ice Shard. Yeah, I'll Razor Shell again. He has no reason not to. Let me go to Petrant and will Malignant Chain on the knockoff, because he is not banded. That's not a banded. Okay, Corv, we will Nasty Plot here. On the Defog, yep. And then we will Shadow Ball. And this is big damage, which actually will really help our Great Tusk. But again, that Weavile, I may have thrown this game. Brave Bird. We'll just Shadow Ball. Dragapult comes out. We go We go Zarude. We don't need Zarude for anything. If he U-turns, it's fine. Shadow Ball comes out. That's beautiful. Let's just Power Whip on hopefully the Ogre Pawn. That's Specs, right? Yeah, that's Specs. Weavile comes out. Beautiful. Please hit. That's dead. That's gotta be dead. Amazing. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, so you're seeing why. How do we play this? I think we power up. You're seeing why low ladder is low ladder. Please hit. That should be gone. Yeah. I mean, you're looking at these guys, and I don't know if that's SD Weavile. It seems that it's not, but also, I don't know. I feel like it is. We can sack Petron here because it does not beat either of them. Flamethrower, cool, that does nothing. We'll still keep you in, and we will go to Dragonite, and we will Dragon Dance. And then, does this kill? 5 hits kills, and so we'll just go for it. Now we outspeed the Dragapult. Psychic Noise doesn't matter, we Fire Punch. I mean, I was gonna say it could be Scarf, but we know that it's Specs. We Scale Shot again, hopefully hit. He can't lock himself into any move. Let's load up the next game. Ooh, Teferi. Neat, neat, neat. Fire Punch. Okay, in the meantime. Okay, he said Shadow Ball. Okay. We will go to you, and let's Jungle Heal once. Okay, we could just kill with a knockoff, actually. Okay. So that game is over. Let me focus on this game. And Zarude looks amazing here behind the screen. So let's get our screens up. Slowking's going to come out. What's it called us? It's fine. Sludge Bomb us. Thank you. Yep. No poison, please. Thank you. We'll go Samurott on either the Sludge Bomb or the Chilly Reception. Yep, Chilly Reception. Let's see, we'll probably see a, what's it called here? Freeze Dry here. Freeze Dry, that's Specs. And here we get Frozen. Cool, 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 cool. So we'll go Petch. And we'll Nasty Plot. Slowking, and we'll Shadow Ball here. That freeze is really annoying because we would have gotten a Spike Up, some really nice chip. We're gonna see Psychic Noise, Thunder Wave, deserved. Darkrai. We live this easily. Corviknight comes out, that's fine. I mean, if you want to take chip on all the guys, then be my guest. Beautiful. Now let's see you go into Darkrai probably again. We just sacked the Samurott. Kyurem, be even better. You go to Ninetales. We don't have to sack anyone. On what's presumably the Ice Beam. Earth Power. Cool. Let's Pain Split. We should get back to, yep. And then we can actually go Dragonite here. And then we can Scale Shot on either the Dondozo or the Great Tusk. Both of them are good. Corviknight. Okay. And we can Fire Punch and go for the kill And we do get the KO, we get the crit. Nice. Cannot complain. Ninetales is really low, so we are going to have to sack someone. Okay, here we will sack... we don't have to sack anyone. We can Terrafire Scale Shot. Let me see, we Terrafire Scale Shot. We win with Zarude plus Great Tusk. I'm going to do that. As long as you don't get frozen. Ooh, any wisps, which is even better. So we Terrafire, that's like max HP, I believe. And we'll just Fire Punch here in case he Terra Fairies or something. I mean, he won't, but you never know. Okay, beautiful. Dondozo comes out, expected. We'll go Petrarunt, and we'll Malignant Chain. Beautiful. Curse. Okay. We will go... No, I don't want to go hard Ninetales. Let me go Dragonite. And let me Encore him into Curse. Beautiful. And we can Dragon Dance. Yeah, we can Dragon Dance. As he goes Great Tusk. We can go Samurott here. We'll sack Samurott. We go to Ninetales and we Pain Split here. No, we just fail. We just fail, actually. We just fail. As he goes Dozo, we Freeze Dry. I mean, this guy is bulky. Jesus, we Pain Split, which is beautiful. That's an amazing time to Pain Split, actually. Then we'll go to Zarude, and we will knock off the Kyurem specs. So it's just Waterfall. Cool. Okay, even better. I mean, knock off someone, and then we outspeed the Tusk if the Tusk comes out. Okay, so we kill the Slow King, which means that Malignant Chains are free. Yeah, freeze at the beginning was annoying, but we recovered pretty quickly. We just power up here. And this will just go down in 1. Yeah, and then we just go out into Ninetales. That's not a big deal. Yeah, he gets the forfeit. He doesn't get the forfeit. He forfeits. We get the forfeit. Okay, next game we're facing a Sun. Not a good omen for us. Let's see. Let's lead off with Samurott. As he leads off Blaziken. Let's go Petrarunt. See, SDs will Malignant Chain. This actually kills us if it's Life Orb. It's not. Okay, and we do get the poison, and let's just recover. Okay, he goes down. We'll go Samurott again. So he goes Slow King, beautiful. We can Ceaseless. Corviknight comes out. We'll SD. Let's see what he does. He should Roost or Brave Bird. Okay. And then we just Ceaseless here. Okay, so he goes down there. Great Tusk comes out. It does take... we'll just Razor Shell. Beautiful. Now we can go Zarude, and we can just Power Whip. we can go 9 tails here, and then we can get our veil up. So even though he spun his stuff away, it's annoying, but we can just win with a Terrifier Dragonite. He gets rocks up. That's fine. We go Zarude, for sure. And we SD. We SD here. The truth is we should just knock. Let's just knock. As he goes Torkoal. Okay, we'll SD here. And we'll knock again. And that kills. Weight comes out. Let's say this is Specs. Let's say it's Hydro Steam, Draco, Flamethrower, Flip Turn. Flamethrower is a good chance to kill. We don't need this. Let's knock off. And we live, and this should kill. Beautiful. We just go Great Tusk here, and we Rapid Spin, and he's Booster Attack, which means he's not going to be Bulk Up. And this game should be over. We get the spin off. We Bulk Up. It is Rocky Helmet. But yeah, he does just forfeit. Let's see what our record is. 8-0. Let's get to 10-0, which I know isn't going to be 9-0 for you guys, because I played one game at the beginning off screen. But let's go 10-0 with the Zarude team. I think I used it the first game. I don't remember. I played it earlier this game. So actually, one of the reasons I started this too, I haven't been playing so much Pokemon lately, but I have been playing Weezingler. You guys want to see something cool? First of all, okay, there's neutralizing gas. Ooh, that's actually not that cool. I'm just gonna go for this. I'm literally just gonna go for this. I think this honestly just wins. I think that's what's so crazy about this. Anyways, it's been a crazy game. If I lose this, I'll actually stop here. But what I was gonna say, this also allows us to absorb Toxic Spikes if he throws them up with Toxapex. Yeah, so I haven't been playing so much Mons lately, but I've been trying to get just like a couple games like on ladder here and there and stuff, and on high ladder, and it takes so long to find these games. It's terrible. And it's a huge pain. And it's I mean, I don't want to play when I'm 1930 or whatever against, 1800 max. Like, let's see if that's specs. I don't think, yeah, that's not specs. I don't even know if that kills us without specs. Let's say this heavy duty boots. Oh, it's a subset? Cool. Well, Encore. Okay. You could also do that. I'll go Dragonite. We will Dragon Dance. Okay, and then we'll Scale Shot, actually. I don't know if he'll be expecting it. Beautiful, beautiful. That should just KO him. Yeah, and then we just went with Poison, other guy. Whatever his name is, Zarude. Toxapex comes out. Let's just Scale Shot this. Got a bunch of damage on it. It doesn't matter. But, I mean, we'll take it. Obviously, you go to Weezing. I guess he thinks we have Earthquake. We don't. But yeah, we just go to Zarude. And oh, what I was saying that's funny is that Zarude beats this one-on-one. We SD. I'm actually gonna jungle heal once. And so the reason it beats this is because even if he burns me, it doesn't matter. Like I SD here, jungle healing heals your status if you don't know. Not confusion, non-volatile status, I guess. I think is what it's called. Corv comes out, we heal. Heal up here. And see what he is. There you go, beautiful. IDEF. That's fine with me. We go Petront. And we just nasty plat. Imagine this was power trip. Doesn't matter. We beat it one-on-one, even if it's power trip, probably. Just because he's not boosting his attack. We Shadow Ball here. This is probably AV. Honestly, if it's Ice Beam, right? Like you gotta be AV. I mean, I don't think that's AV, but Infestation could totally be AV. Little Malignant Chain here. No, there's no reason to. What am I talking about? We Shadow Ball. Yep. Ooh, nice crit. Shadow Ball again. Yeah, this game is over. And let's get one more before we call it quits. I use this team on like mid-high ladder, I think like 1750, and it destroys stall. I have a couple of replays actually that I'll show you guys. It's not that good of a team. It loses, I don't know, a lot of, it's pretty easy to not lose to this. Or to beat this. I don't know why I said not lose. We'll go to Great Tusk. And we'll headlong. Okay, Sash. Stealth Rock. Let's just headlong again on the Petront. Okay, 48 is... God, Jesus Christ, that's nothing. Let's go Samurott. Recover, we Ceaseless here. Okay. Let's Sucker. And a U-turn, yep. And I did that because I intentionally wanted to get Petront comes in. Let's go our own Petront. We are fast and offensive. The Shadow Ball should do a lot. 58 to 70. 59 to 70. I mean, I'll take it. Shit. I do want to get a screen up. He does have Cinderace. And he could, whatever it's called, but I'd rather a Spike up on my field, and Rocks up on his. So I'm actually fine if I get if he court changes. Great Tusk kind of wins if we get rid of this Hawlucha. Yeah, I am a little worried about the Hawlucha, which is why I want to screen up. We'll see what he does. I mean, in my opinion, you obviously just go to King Gambit. I feel like it's, I feel like I don't know what you're, if I Terra Fire and whatever, Terra Blast you, or not Terra Fire, Terra Fight and Terra Blast you, then I wasted my Terra. So like, what do you worry about? Okay, beautiful. It's a terrible plan on his part. I guess he was predicting the parting shot or something. Sorry. We just go Tusk here. If he makes the double, cool. Let's rapid spin. Tart Dark. Okay, cool. I think we just headlong. Okay. What did he do? Okay, he kowtowed. Sorry, I was doing something. We veil here. Okay. As he iron heads, and we go down. And now we go Zarude. And we whip. As he goes boom. Okay, so we knock this off and we KO it. Okay, Halutra comes out. We go Dragonite. As he encores. Now we're going to encore him. Beautiful. And now we go Petrarunt. And we Malignant. And we Malignant again. Oh boy. Oh boy. She goes down. King Gambit comes out. Versus King Gambit, we go Zarude. For sure. Actually. I don't really know what I'm... If he Iron Heads... I mean, we probably died at kowtow into Sucker, honestly. We do have decent bulk, but it is Terror Dark, probably Black Glasses. But we can encore the Sucker, so which is why I'm completely comfortable doing that. So Cinderace comes out, we Malignant. King Gambit comes out, we go Hard Zarude, because we don't die to an Iron Head. I think we even just knock, just to get the chip that we need. But yeah, this is gonna be the last. I'll show you guys some stall games right after this, of Zarude destroying stall. I think this is a fun one. I think it's honestly underrated. I've like never seen it in OU, but I think it's UUBL. Let me check this out. I think it's UUBL. No, it's not. It's just UU. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it has a lot of breaking power. I mean, let's quickly look at this. Let's look at this mon real quick while this guy is obviously time stalling. First of all, let's look at its spread. 105, 105, 95. Great defensive profile. 105 speed, that's really nice. I mean, it's obviously could be better. You would like to outspeed the 110s like Ogerpon. But it is a nice speed tier. You're outspeeding a lot of important things. You obviously passed that 100 benchmark, which actually is not that important this gen. You really have what's great testing 93, 87. Why am I thinking? Oh, 293 is gold. Is there someone that's base 93? Glasgow's 95. There's one thing I'm never good at. No one's base 93. Anyways, you outspeed Tusk. What other mons in OU do you outspeed that are important? You don't outspeed an Amorous, actually extremely importantly. Gliscor you outspeed. It gets Encore. If you really wanted to run a support set, you can easily run like Jungle Healing, U-Turn, Knockoff, Encore. I mean, that would be bad, but you could do that if you wanted to. But so one of these, well, I was gonna say, so it has a great, wait, I want to go back and see what else it outsped. Iron Crown you outspeed, destroy it with a knockoff. Tusk we said. Kyurem, I mean, I was running Adamant, but Kyurem you outspeed. Landorus you outspeed. You outspeed Moltres and Zapdos. The newly joined Tinkaton you outspeed. Yeah, so you do hit a nice speed tier. There are a lot of things that you do wish that you were faster than, that you're not. Weavile, I mean, Weavile's outspeeding you like crazy. Like I said, those base 110s, Moltres, those base 106s like Treads and Enamorus sucks, but Treads you don't mind so much. Anyways, I'm focusing too much on the speed. It has a really nice defensive profile. Obviously, being 4 times weak to U-turn, this hasn't. Cross Dark isn't okay. It's pretty bad defensively, but it is nice against water. One of the best things that Zarude does, which is not unique to its typing is bad, but Jungle Healing is a really good move because it absorbs status and heals you. A quarter is not great, but it's 16 PP. You can absorb status and then heal it off, which is why you can destroy things like Jaweezing. It has some really nice moves. You have Knockoff, Power Whip, U-Turn, Close Combat. You have Bulk Up. You have Swords Dance. Obviously, you have Jungle Healing, like I said. If you really want to run a different set, you can run like Bulk Up, Drain Punch, Behind Screens. And then it also, like I said, it gets some nice status moves. If you look at its status, you get Bulk Up, Encore. I mean, it has space 70. You could run Nasty Plot. Roar, Synthesis if you want that extra healing taunt. So it's nice. It has a really good niche against Stall because you knock everything off. Grass is great against Dondozo. It forces the terror. You hit super hard with a base 120 attack and coming off as 120 power whip. You get some other moves besides like Drain Punch, but I think it also gets Low Kick. Not that you would really run it over the other two, but yeah, it does get Low Kick. Gets a lot of fighting moves. Even like Rock Slide, if you really want to run it in ODU and catch a Moltres, or Zapdos off guard, Stomping Tantrum. It has it's Trailblaze if you want to do something with that. Obviously you could Terra with this guy as well. I think it has a cool little niche. I guess I wouldn't say niche. It doesn't have a niche. There are mons that probably do it better. Ogerpon probably does it better. They're different, but Ogerpon probably breaks Stall better. But I think that this really destroys Stall. And honestly, kind of just like fat teams. And so I do have 3. Let's, how do you swap sides? Yeah, there you go. This was I have 3 Stall games, and you could see here, oh god, let me just mute this. I led off with this. Just, you knock everything off. You pair this with Hazard, so I actually do think this would actually work really well on a Hazard stack team, especially because you can run it with Boots, you can absorb those, you can use it as a status absorber too, and I think you can destroy Stall that way. You could run Synthesis instead of Jungle Healing and have a different status, or Knock Absorber. So I do think, I mean, this team was kind of designed to beat Stall with this, with the Blim Knight as well, which is the Loaded Dice Scale Shot Encore Fire Punch. But let's see, I don't remember how quickly, But you can see me just trying to pivot around here. I think at like this point is when I realized that, I don't know, very soon I was like, hold on, Zarude like just wins. And I guess this isn't like a full stall team, because you have Hoopa. It doesn't have, what's it called? I think I just go for the Razor Shell here, yeah. Wisp, that's fine. Let me skip turn. Aloe, yeah, so we just get some of these up. Just get them up. None of that's a big deal. We SD here and it's over. It's over. It's just Strange Steam, but we SD again. I think I underestimated how much Strange Steam would have done. The Wisp miss doesn't matter, but it's over from here. He obviously is going to Terra, so I just knock off. And look at that. Look at that. This is Life Orb Adamant, obviously, but this is a presumably fully Fizz Def. We knock him off, so pretend this is a Dondozo. You knock off the Dozo, you get the hazards up, boom, it's game over. And you knock off everyone on this team. No one on this team likes taking a knockoff. Corv likes it the most, but you SD in front of it, and then a +2 Life Orb Adamant destroys it. Toxic, we don't care. I think I just knock off again, and we don't kill, but he can't do anything to me because he has EQ. My only fear here was that he had Ice Beam, but we can knock this off forever. And Toxic isn't going to do anything, and we have 16 jungle healings, remember that. So let me just keep on going, and then, did I switch out? Oh, he has counter, he gets counter. So I go down here, but at this point it's too late, because he is no more unaware mons, and this Dragonite can clean up. So it doesn't like I said, well, actually, I haven't said this yet. It doesn't automatically win against stall by itself, but it opens stuff up. By knocking that off, now this guy can't come in. Now, Handsome King, the Quagsire, cannot really come in anymore, and it's GG's from here on out. Yeah, Hirusa Encore, and then keep on going, GG. We beat him. And then we move on to the next replay. And this is more of a classic full stall. Lead off with Zarude again. This time I realized it. I was like, it's over. It's over from the get-go. Not really. Because, okay. I do want to say something. No, never mind. I was gonna say, if you see me stay in on the after you Wisp, like, well, I guess I don't know. Like, you should know that I know that you have Wisp, and you should realize that if I don't fear the Wisp, something is amiss. Whether I'm Lum, whether I'm jungle healing, whether I'm Resto Chesto, like, here I think I just knock. Yeah. Bug is a crazy Terra on this, by the way, because Bug is not a good Terra for a defensive mon. I understand it for the grass types, but now you just like quadruple lose to like Zapdos, because if you don't Terra, you lose to whatever, just Volt Switch plus Hurricane. Now you just lose to Hurricane. Here, yeah, I just keep on getting the Zarude in. That's doing a lot to Dondozo. We get some hazards up, so now Dondozo, we're hoping, is trying to take off some of these hazards. We're struggling here, Let's see, okay, I kill this guy here. Oh, I think this is, no, it's not when I ended here. Oh yeah, this guy was Dark Pulse. You couldn't see me ask about it. I remember this. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Go to Dragonite, I mean, yeah, like you lose to my Fire Puncher. I think I Terra Fire and then win the game. So this D Knight is putting in a lot of work too. But Zarude, it couldn't have been done without Zarude. Knocking these guys off, forcing the Terra and Dondozo. That was it. Once it was, I mean, there's still turn 43, but once the Dondozo Terra'd, it was over. It's over. We got one more stall turn here. Look at this. You can see me. I apologize for the matchup because he was 1903. I was 1720. And as this is I think in all three of the games, this was the first. Oh no! Here he let off with whatever it's called. I almost called it Pink Across with Blissey, but we let off with Zarude all three games. And by the way, another miss. But again, these misses don't matter whatsoever. I think I tried to catch the Gliscor or something. I don't know why I switched out there. Maybe I didn't want to reveal jungle healing yet. But this game, you can see this game was annoying because of the toxic spikes, mainly for my other mons. Let's see, jungle heal here, and then do we kill the Corviknight? Boom! Oh my god! Let's see what happens. I forgot. This was a couple days ago. Knock off. Oh my god! Like, come on, that's crazy. And once that Corviknight's over, I mean, we go here predicting the Terra body press or avalanche. Well, I was predicting the body press, to be quite frank. Toxapex comes out. We don't care. We just knock off. Yep. Everything, I mean, that's the thing. We're not worried about Toxapex toxicking us. Samurott comes out. We start getting our hazards off. We already knocked off the boots on this Weezing. That's forethought. This Dondozo's knocked off. This Toxapex can't touch our Zarude, so we always come in on it. And then we can knock it off. We force this slow, patient. I mean, it's a master class in running through stall. Okay, I don't know why I'm focusing. You know why? Because I had a blast with these. I think we just get our last thing up here. Well, we missed. But, I mean, Weezing can't come in anymore. I don't really understand his logic for switching it out, to be quite frank, because it just can't come in. BSD here, unless he's like U-turn, doesn't matter. Getting our Life Orb knocked off, doesn't matter. He can't defog. So if we knock here, well, we power worked. But it's a nice crit. It's not really, it doesn't really matter. I said cooked. I'm an asshole. But yeah, I mean, even if we got, what's it called there? Let's see. Earthquake, knockoff, protect. Probably spikes, to be honest. Probably can't really touch my Dragonite, and then Dragonite wins. Even if Dondozo got Avalanche. Again, I mean, yo, this is a rude D-Knight pairing. These three right here. Fuck up stall. Anyways, I had a blast. We're 10-0 on this team. Or 10-0 with this team on this account. I'm going to hopefully continue recording. Low ladder is much easier to record than high ladder. Get the games quicker. I could use goofier teams. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Let me know what else you guys want to see down below. Make sure to stick around. Hopefully I'm gonna keep on posting this pretty regularly. That's gonna be it for me. Peace out.